Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Three 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. You talk about this Miami defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
It's not bad.
I don't think he's going to do that. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
18 Rebel, 18 Rebel, check. Warriors 17. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. 18 Pioneer.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Being chased out left. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Richardson off the play fake.
His throw incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
On third down, here's Richardson.
This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw here, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Looking for Christian Watson that time.
And it's 2nd down.
You look at this Packers defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
He may go.
And off the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. They moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Hey.
Off play action, Richardson.
And that is incomplete here.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Stephanie! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler!
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Hot 70, hot Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Packers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Richardson going to change the play here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Richardson working from the gun.
It's complete. It's Miller. Shreds him with a stiff arm. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Richardson looking to throw.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Nico Collins.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
19 tight. 19 tight. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 1st down, Richardson.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Christian Watson.
Career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
And got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb.
Sam Williams bringing him down that time.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2nd and 9 now. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up a throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go street. Check. Hurt. Hurt.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Come on. 19 Lions. Good.
Richardson to the air on first down.
Steps away to his left. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. On the slant, here's Collins. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Richardson.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Anthony Richardson
with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year.
And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Alert! Alert!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
19 Charger, 9 Cowboy 80.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Ready.
Now Richardson. That's going to be caught downfield by Miller.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Richardson looking to throw on 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4.
And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. From the shotgun, Richardson.
And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
And now they'll shift things around.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Richardson looking to throw this.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written him off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Jackson now to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Richardson to throw off play action.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
He'll buy some time right.
Right side to Watson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Dawson Knox from 17 yards out.
And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
18, Pioneer.
2nd and 4. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run.
Let's go now.
And this offense on 3rd down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, crash. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
On first down, Richardson. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Christian Watson
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they're going to speed things up here.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Nico Collins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Chubb running right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Mustang 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Richardson going to move them around.
Now Richardson throwing on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Nico Collins.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Come on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 60.
Richardson looking to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Ready, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
65.
They're going to look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Trap 60. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
18 run. Warriors 70.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this to Chubb. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. That's complete. It's Collins. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
19 Lions.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football.